live stream. Let's try to kilometer walk. Steps. Indoors. Trying walks with those and trying I do 1,434 steps. Is that yes?
Yes, it is.
And this coffee. How was this too yesterday? You talked about liking it there. You talked about
Yes.
you did say already you were telling everybody liked it. Saturday I had was pretty good. I had some practice. They were good. Coffee was good too. We're doing to have a coffee. Oh, I did. I had a coffee earlier. That's good. You like your snacks and while you're playing bingo? You like your stuff there?
Yeah. Cookies like that.
Yes.
With one I really like.
Yes. Pistachio nuts are really good. Like them, they're not too hard. Okay. You're awake or you're dozing off?
Just shut my eyes.
I know that's not what I asked.
Then sleep.
I know you got up early today. What?
I was up a few times.
With the HRT I'm doing, I can't eat anything for another 50 minutes or so. So the time for water bill, that's what I'll see. Still off. Water bill. And then I sit and see what I said I was going to do. Sip my coffee. I might have myself another beverage. folks yesterday. They got serving tortellini that was given to me. Understand that, isn't it? president and visitors and guests of whatever. And my regulars and my witness that themselves. Enjoying some walking on. I have my feet. Elevated. My breast is all good. Oh no, when I first came up, I like to do this. I just didn't realize how long and how far those steps is all this stuff into. And anyway, I'm doing this first thing in the morning nowadays. Not in the evening. Not later. Right now, mornings. Is there a feel better somewhere? This makes everything feel better. And I rest. And I gotta get myself another hot peppers before I get eating. Until later in the day, maybe I do. Last thing I said was 55 It's just I noticed that I'm having lots of they're, I don't know, not hyperactive. I remember when my knees were bothering before he took the 4 o'clock. Yes, my knees were bothering. You don't feel the same. I feel better. But when they left me, I feel stiff inside. Something awful. Oh, I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Easier if I had a trip. Then I'd probably do more. Anyhow, This is better and greater than mine. All before, during, all later, all since February 23 and February 24, 25. At least I did. I'm doing section 2A and 2B, and I'm lawful, legal, sane, and competent, and employable here, and did my walk a bit more, steps, walked, steps, walked it. I exercised. I find there's good and bad in all races, creeds, religions. Not everybody's good, not everybody bad. Although, I find as of most recent years, other people fatter, uglier, and East Indian with and or with Africans, Jamaicans, Trinidad. Those other people, many have completed, hopefully, lied, false allegations and false accusations, all about us Bellises, included impersonated us and lied about all when and where we were, and that we were guilty because us Bellises did not answer my front door because We were not expecting visitors, and I did not receive notices of entries. And the directories, the lobbies, and parking security, I was not informed. And even although I did not let them in. I was not expecting them. Maintenance and repairs. Maintenances and repairs. Curation. I wasn't expecting anybody. And I took it to offense. And when we off and on and off the internet, I remember them always wanted to meet a new us somehow or other. And we didn't accept it because they were directing all their noises, disturbances, and other annoyances all about us. And that's not allowed. It's not allowed. Off and off YouTube community posts, pages posted, community posts, etc. Internet published about myself. And sure, I showed and told about my cat, my botany and stuff, you know, family stuff. Um, it was not my intention. My intentions that I showed and told others. It was about me. Other people chose verbally, etc., themselves wanted to be there during, and attention seeked wanted to be recorded, filmed, videotaped, photographed, real time live stream. It was awful. And I know I'm not the most beautiful and I'm not the prettiest. I actually often look at myself and don't see attractive. Although my what I eat during a day as a wannabe fat person. That's something I just, I like to try and get my first foods I eat with and or without medications, medicines, prescribed prescriptions, supplements, what foods I eat. Such as today, I have bagels in my refrigerator. I might do them, make mukbang, make mukbang, whatever, and eat some raw vegetables because I'm eating celery, carrot, cucumber daily nowadays, as often as I can home. Makes me feel better. And my doctor showed and told that mentally, emotionally, I'm recovered and I could make most and eat all of my life and resume activities I did before. And as I've tried, and I hope so, I hope more than so, I hope I can more. And physically, I'm not disabled, although it's been a bit of a struggle on my left knee. Most of all, my right knee is better than my left, although my left knee does. I can walk I can do 1.2 steps and or more, whereas I should be outside, out in nature, at least twice a week, having nice long walks. 6K or something, 6 kilometers, 4 kilometers, 6 kilometers. The weather, my mom can't walk because it snowed outside. The sidewalks are not all cleared. Not everything is cleared. The snow removers haven't removed all that. Pedestrians. And it's cold, and I can't leave her because of her disabilities. her symptoms and behaviors. You witnessed I did something. At least I did that. At least I got that completed. Better and greater than not any. I'm thankful. I'm really am. I'm thankful I did all that. And I find this time of year, my skin is very dry. In some areas, especially my legs, dry skin. My arms not as, although my lips and my legs very dry. I moisturized earlier today. I noticed the link I used to have that I could do polls has been removed. I don't have access to it today. I cannot do a poll. That's okay. I'll go on my community post page later if I feel like doing one. Excuse me, I burped. Coffee. Cheers. Good, although not as good as my furry companion when my cat alive before January 21, 2025. My cat used to have a basket here. My cat would settle on in. That's gone now, too. I kept most of my pussycat stuff. I got photos. I got photos there. I got photos there. I got photos in my kitchen and in another room. Makes me feel better. That in the first year, I was prescribed prescription antidepressants, bereavement. Bereavement related depression, bereavement. We have to get a refill soon. Other people, misguided, mentally ill themselves, lied about us Bellis' health and health scares, and that I was the same and or worse than themselves, other people. And that's not true. They're just jealous. Jealous, hateful wrongdoers that did it themselves and or worse themselves. And I actually have no anything to do with them in person, etc. I don't want to know about it. I live a very independent, I try to be secluded, social life, family, friends, ex-coworkers, ex-employer and ex-employers, friends, acquaintances. Even if it's just a few words at those days, not lots, not all, some. It was nice to get out and about. The weather yesterday, lots of snow. I'm looking at my living room window and it looks like a greeting card, Christmas greeting card. Surfaces and rooftops, trees, etc., covered with that white stuff, snow. See far, lots and lots of it. I remember when my cat alive, we used to sit up hours on end, just looking out windows, watching the snow falling. And I would sometimes go outside and try to just bring a little bit on my glove or a little bit, and just a little sprinkle, not lots, just a little sprinkle. And for my cat life this year, I would have gone out in my balcony. There was enough snow I could make myself with my pussy cat a snowman. Snow. We have carrots. The snowman could have had two walnuts, the eyes, carrot, the nose, and pistachio nuts, the mouth, and rosemary, the sprigs, fresh rosemary, the arms, the hands. Although my cat didn't live long enough to get that. My botany, we don't do that. Botany, I don't play like that. Only when I'm with my cat. Some people thought it was silly and stupid and I was immature. I was having fun with my cat. My cat and I played together sometimes. It didn't matter those misinformed individuals. It was allowed to even have a toy like that on the stick and play. Got his front paws physically active. That was good. Occasionally he used his paws kicked up with his back paws. I didn't show and tell everything. Not until the later bit. I was having difficulties and I was showing and telling, look, you're all lying that I'm a stalker. Here I am on my internet, social media, live streaming hours on end. I have not the time or the knowledge, the know-how. I've never done it. I never did it. I don't do it. Here I am for over 10 hours. I have another handheld device. I didn't do it then. I didn't anything. I didn't send mail. I didn't do faxes. I didn't do anything. Payphones everywhere. I didn't do it. I don't do that. Although when we got mail that was harassment and stuff, I did try to and show it and told them, like, it's not us, Bellis, that did that. It was one and more other person from elsewhere. I don't keep in touch. Maybe some other people didn't like that. I didn't. Phone calls. I shut doors in their faces because I didn't feel attractive enough to socialize. I didn't feel attractive enough to socialize. I didn't you know. And then the internet, and I was like, oh well, I can sometimes say, show it, tell hello, and maybe ask a bit of advice because on the phone or over coffee, we probably talk like that, and they would, you know, and I tried having my coffee earlier today. It didn't happen. It was, and some we were pet parenting, all, many, and I sometimes would just was like, oh, my mother and others, celebrity stalker, narcissistic, abusive stalker. Norman Thompson alleged my mom's youngest brother, celebrity stalker, narcissistic, abusive stalker James Maud, narcissistic abusive stalker Angela Maud, narcissistic abusive stalker Angela Ritchie. That's the names those other people used. Phones, calls, etc. Were they real people and or impersonate them? It was awful. 2024, Norman Thompson, I mentioned, threw my mom's suitcase at me. My legs were recovering from 2021, the accident I had outside while exercising accident. That my knees have never felt complete. My legs have been bothering me since. Hello, Mom. Do you want your medicine? I'll get you water, but do you want your medicine while you're standing there? Do you want Miss? Come here, I can give. This is your morning. And then later you get your afternoon, okay?
Okay. That garbage bag.
Yes, that's what we've been using. Do you find your skin is a lot drier nowadays?
Yeah, it's been dry for a while.
Yeah, mine is this winter. It's dry.
Oh,
When I get up, I'll get you some water, okay?
can't take my pills.
Okay.
Yes, I said.
Oh, it's in the refrigerator. Look it up.
Eh?
Temperature, like cold water. Very cool. I'll open it for you.
Yeah. Cold. It's good if it's cold.
Not frozen.
It's practically
No,
frozen.
it's frozen. You want the other drink yet? you're eating today?
Yeah.
I saw you over by the kitchen earlier. Was it some muffin or croissant? Bread?
No. It was a bite of the sandwich I left yesterday, but it was that yuck left it.
Good, because it wasn't yesterday.
Well, whatever it was awful.
Was
Anyway.
that the egg and the sauce? No, was that the one from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Because I know you didn't have any other sandwich. I ate the sandwich. You had soup. My coffee hour is almost over. That's like 20 and it's 17 minutes. I should weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself today. I'll do that before I end my live stream.
Long time.
I'll do it verbally. My fans know if I've lost a pound or it's not snowing outside. Are you good?
Alright.
Stop saying that, because it doesn't sound like nice or normal. You like your tea yesterday? Would you like another one?
Right now. Let me finish this.
Okay. Soon?
Yeah.
I've got to put the kettle on and make myself another hot beverage.
Oh, God, take it.
Did you hear a fire alarm this morning?
Must have been this.
No, it was just one. And then did you hear? I sound like a
It
fire
sounded
truck.
like the fire truck.
Yeah.
But they never said anything. They never spoke.
No.
They'd usually just say it. It's nothing, but they didn't say anything.
No.
It must have been nothing anyway. If
I
the
didn't
fire
smell
truck
any
did come-
smoke.
Oh no, if the fire truck didn't
I didn't feel any heat.
there was nothing. They usually say it's false alarm anyway.
Yeah.
And but they never said a word. So
No.
whoever was in charge didn't talk.
It's misinformation usually, anyways.
No, but they usually just say it's clear and that's it. But they didn't say anything.
I remember one time I had alibis. I didn't check the security cameras, remember? And I came my door and they blamed me. Said that I started the fire on a garbage chute or something. And I said, no, I never. And then I was even there. The alarms were blaring. The fire trucks had been. And I checked the security cameras. I wasn't anywhere near that. I wasn't. For more than 24 hours, I wasn't there. And what I had in my hands when I was around was nothing flammable like that. I didn't start the fire. I didn't even pull. They even tried to say I pulled the
alarm.
The alarm, and I'm like, no, go look at the security cameras. The security guards that accused the staff should have been fired long ago.
Did they go check it?
I don't know. They should have. I mean, they have access to. They should 24/7. It's there. The police and the court should have subpoenaed. They should have insisted upon seeing it because we never did. It's like when we lived across the street and they accused me of breaking and entering downstairs, that townhouse nearby, next door, like. And I was like, I never did that. I was with you. One, I was with you one day. Two, I was walking around. That's why I keep a handheld device with me. I can record, videotape, and photograph because it wasn't me. I mean, they're stupid people.
They're uneducated.
Well, they might be educated. They might be past their exams. Although, they can't lie. I mean, they've been on the internet.
In their own country, not here.
Media and internet. They racist, bigot, discriminatory, discriminated, prejudiced, prejudged, and made up a whole story believing that it would be believed. Yet there's all evidence all everywhere. It wasn't us. I mean, I've never broken into a day in my life. I've never started a fire a day in my life. I've never stolen anything in the store a day in my life. I've never done it. I remember one time I went to a restaurant, remember at Square One, and I forgot my card. I forgot something in my wallet that I had to pay. So I had to get home, and the staff didn't report it to the police. And I came back, and that was legitimate. I used to eat there all the time. I haven't ate there in more than 6 months. And I gave them the money, and they accepted it. When one of the times I was there, a customer, maybe off the internet, maybe on the internet earlier, my stuff, didn't pay. They hightailed it out of there. They took off without paying the bill. I mean, it's a restaurant. They left without paid. I never did that. I'm too honest a person because I want to be there more. It was an establishment that I liked eating at. I liked it and I wanted it.
Yeah, but then not in my life. That wasn't, then I don't know if I ever did that.
I was shocked.
Went in a restaurant and walked out. No.
No.
Could you imagine them doing it in Alloway anyway? Everybody in the whole freaking town would know about you.
It's like yesterday at the center. That's like yesterday at the center. I had some money with me. Leftovers. They had leftovers from the night out, the evening dinner, like early dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner. And the whatever they called it at the center. She gave me a whole tub of it for 2 meals, you and me, free. And she said it in front of everybody. She made sure everybody heard that it was free. I heard it was free.
Yeah, I never got any.
Yeah, you did. I just told you. You were there.
Yeah, but I didn't get, when did I eat it?
You wouldn't eat it last night. You didn't want.
Oh, I see. I know I hadn't eaten it.
No, not yet. You said you'll have it today.
Okay.
And I told you I ate my share of it last night.
Oh. You want to get dressed if you go now?
Mom, stop it. Okay. You know what we're doing today. And I'm doing my live stream. I have 8.5 minutes remaining. Then I turn it off. I'm just trying to have my coffee.
Okay. I finished mine.
You didn't have coffee.
Well, my tea I finished.
What?
I said I'll go this.
Chat is very quiet today during my live streaming. Coffee's good. Cheers. Have a nice day. Be kind to all, everyone, everywhere. Kindness, kind. I am kind. I was kind. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Psychology of the Cat Lady, Avril Bellis continues.